Hi Mark. Okay, yes, I understand your concept of the deadline as a very important event that it's very urgent for the lawyers to be notified and to have it separated from the other task, maybe simple tasks or whatever. But you have to know in the system we only have tasks. Okay, we have tasks and we have tasks created by deadlines definitions. This type of task maybe are the same um, concept of your deadline were, because you have to remember that we have here this setting into your setup, and here is where you define deadlines, right? Okay, so then when you create a task with reminders, you may use or not a deadline definition to create it. When you use a deadline definition to create it, then internally I have this data, this record that you created it using a deadline definition. So we can filter this type of task created from a deadline definition. So this is here. Do you remember that you require me to to include this one? Okay. Internally, this UI only creates a task from the deadline that the deadline setting, the deadline definition that you select from here, right? So this task is especially created based on the template of this deadline definition, and internally is set with a flag saying, okay, this task was created using a deadline definition. So yes, in the report that I am creating, we are showing tasks created from deadlines definitions. So this is why we need different type. We can have not only um, registries renewal, for example, but we can have any type of deadline definitions. Okay, it may be a trademark. Into the deadline definition we have types for deadlines. There are different type of deadlines. One type of deadline, the only one that we have currently, is trademark renewal, but it is not necessarily the only one that the system will have, because the affair may want, or they want to they can have different type of deadlines definitions. This is why I am including the test of the task, because for example here in this one you have a task created from a deadline. So we are only showing tasks created from deadlines, but for example this one, this task has a renewal plus UK corresponding clone trademark quote for renewal for both. So it's not only the deadline for renewal. This task is a deadline. Yes, it's okay, it's a deadline, but it also have more information, not only the fact that it is a renewal, it is a trademark renewal. In the same way, we can have different deadlines definitions here for different type of very important task for the attorney. But at the end of the day, in Law Panel we only have tasks, and we have a special task created from a deadline definition. This is the little, maybe I don't know how to say it. This is a big difference in concept. This is a very important concept to have in our system. That, and you have to, and you also have to need this concept. In this way, we can cover your deadlines concept as a very important event to take in account and to have separated from the other task. I hope that's very clear, but I want to share with you the fact that in Law Panel we only have tasks. These tasks can have one or many reminders, and this task can be created from a deadline setting or can be created without a deadline setting. And in this way we cover all the situations, including your deadline situations. Okay, thank you, Mark.